it's me again. That was really high-pitched. I'm sorry. I wanted to do a foundation review because I found a new foundation that I'm obsessed with. And I just feel like everyone should be obsessed with it, is the way that I feel about it. So I'm going to share that with you. Okay, so let's get down to business. It is a MAC product. It comes in a box like this. I don't know why I sounded somewhat British there just then. It's the Pro Longwear foundation, and it's SPF 10, which is really great if you don't want to look like a piece of leather when you grow up. So yeah, so it is a bottle. Mine's really dirty. Sorry. It comes in a bottle. That is so scary. My air conditioner just started making a weird noise as though like a bird was caught in it, but I don't see how that's possible. It was like a fly. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It comes in a bottle like this, and what I like about this bottle is that it closes. Like right now, I cannot squirt this because there's this little, backwards. There's this little thing here blocking it. So when I want to use it, I twist, and now it can squirt. I'm not gonna do it because I'll squirt it on my computer. That's a bad idea. But yeah. So that's pretty awesome. You squirt it out. I use this brush. It is a MAC stippling brush. It's the 187. I got it simply because when I tried this on, the woman tried it on with this brush, and it went on really well. And until then, I've been using those like little triangular makeup sponges. And when I asked her, she's like, yeah, those are really silly to use because they basically just soak up all your foundation, which is true. Yeah, I had been using a sponge because I had taken a stage makeup course, and the teacher told us that sponges are really good because they absorb any extra foundation off of your face. But they also, which is true, which is why I got such like a nice thin finish. But what they also do is they soak up all your makeup, so then you spend more money on makeup. But nobody wants to do that. I don't want to do that. So yeah, so I put it on with stippling brush, stipple, 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 kind of like you would stipple anything, and then I buff it out. I usually use like 3 full squirts for my whole face and like part of my neck. That might seem like a lot, and I'm sorry if that is offensive to you, but that's just what I do. I have it in the color NW25. I think that might be a little bit dark for me. Well, okay, it's dark for me in terms of my face is much lighter than that. So, like, if you were to look at my face without makeup on and you watched me put this on, you'd probably say, oh, she wants to be a pumpkin for Halloween, except it's the summer and we don't understand why. But compared to the rest of my body, that actually gets tan, unlike my face does, it matches. So, we're good on that. So now I'll go into the pros and then the cons of this product. The pros of this product are that it is meant to be a longwear foundation, and it really is. Like, I used to use the Maybelline 24-hour longwear whatever foundation, and it was like the best drugstore foundation I could find that would last on my face through all the oiliness and not get splotchy, or at least it would last a considerably longer amount than any other drugstore foundation that I had tried, which is what I wanted, because my like main complaint for all my makeup is that it gets splotchy, and I cannot stand that. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh great, I look kind of like a leper with some other sort of skin disease mixed in with that, and I'm walking around looking like that, and people are looking at me, and they're probably thinking, how come she let a 7-year-old do her makeup? I don't know why. So it's really important to me that it is longwear. This is longwear, and what she told me in the store at the counter was that it's actually made to suppress oil production in your face, and I think that it does. This one lasts significantly longer than the Maybelline one. It just, like, it really does. Like, normally, my makeup, I put it on in the morning, and then, like, literally by, like, lunchtime, like, middle of the day, it's just, like, right here, it just, like, looks really shiny, and my nose and my forehead right here looks really shiny, and there's, like, no makeup there. But there's makeup everywhere else, and it looks very odd. But this foundation, I swear, it goes on, and it goes on, like, really smoothly. Like, it doesn't look like like you have a cake on your face. Like, it goes on really smoothly, really light, but I think it is, I mean, no, I know it is full coverage, but it doesn't, I don't feel like gross. Um, great facial expressions. I don't feel really gross wearing it, and it really does. It just lasts significantly longer than the Maybelline one. I wish I had the bottle to show you, but that's like my biggest. It goes on smooth. It looks beautiful. Makeup goes over it really well. Like bronzers, blush, powders go over it really well. And it lasts. Like literally, it will last all day. It really will. Which I think is amazing compared to any other makeup, any other foundations that I've ever used. And now the only con that I have with this product is the price. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but I think it's like $28 or somewhere around there. And generally, the only makeup items that I spend significant amounts of money on are like bronzer, because I think the best bronzers that last the longest are, like, I love NARS Laguna and I love Benefit Hoola. Those are my two bronzers, and that's like that and like my primer I'll spend a lot of money on. And generally, like, my mascara, my eye makeup, my blushes are all like on the cheaper side, like drugstore, like elf products, like things like that. So like I have a big problem spending a lot of money on a foundation because I'm not rich. So like that's a lot of money for a foundation, but I feel like it just works so well, like it's so great, I can't not. So those are my thoughts. Let me know if you have the same foundation, like what you thought about it, how you put it on, your pros and cons. Let me know if you try it and you love it as much as I do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Rate, comment, request, subscribe, and I'll see you around YouTube. Bye.